Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dragon's Pride, and welcome to my perspective. Anybody who has something sensible or worthwhile to say should be able to say it calmly and soberly, relying on the words themselves to convey his meaning without resorting to yelling. That's by Richard Dawkins. Today, before my next video, I'd like to address some of the passion and some of the crime and some of the other things we have going on during this election. This video is going to go before my next video on what is going to be who I'm voting for and why. You may already have heard who I have voted for, but I'm going to do this one first. So, I'm not even going to say it, but there's a certain side on this, during this presidential election, who has been assaulting and censoring people who are critical of their philosophy or their ideology or of their political view. On both sides, if this is going around, this is wrong. This is not just in politics. This also goes around with social justice. I've seen that there too. So I just want to remind people that there is a certain way you debate people. For myself, at least, I find it very hard to shut my mouth when I am in a debate because people have a way of going on for long periods of time, and I hear something and I want to correct it right away. So or not correct it, but give my point of view on it right away. And so I want to, at least what I'm working on with myself is shutting my mouth. So I've said this in other videos, but I'm gonna say it again. Any ideology, any philosophy, any religion, any set of values is not untouchable. From the existence of God to the price of bread, nothing is untouchable. It is your basic human right to give your point of view. It is your American right under the First Amendment of the Constitution to have freedom of speech and freedom of expression. These protect you from censorship, which is silencing. This is not only corporations, this is not only government. These basic human unalienable rights protect you from these. Our politicians, our media have forgotten this. Americans have forgotten this. Some of the world doesn't value this, but a lot of the westernized cultures don't remember. What people say can hurt you if you let it. People can say mean things. You can be offended, but you do not have a right not to be offended. If somebody says something that goes against your beliefs, that goes against your philosophy, your ideology, there I go again. Your ideology, you do not have a right to censor them. Now on YouTube and these social networking sites, if you don't like what they're saying, block them. But we have people sitting there muting them, reporting them. We have a Trust and Safety Council on Twitter whose goal is to silence it. Now, I used to think that there were a few things maybe we should silence. You know, maybe one or two things. You know, maybe death threats against against a president. But I say no. Leave these in. Sure, go ahead and send the Secret Service in, send the police in, but don't censor it. Allow them to speak. If you are right about something, if you are 100% correct, the best disinfectant for something is sunlight. Let speakers speak. If they're wrong and you're right, the more they speak, the more that should come apparent. But that's not what's happening in this country, is it? My name is Dragons Pride. This is my perspective. Signing out.